What's going on, everybody? Corey here of Kessel Run Transmission. So today's video is completely different from anything we've ever put on the channel. It is something that I was working on in 2018. This was a Clone Wars documentary that I thought would be cool to make for the channel, which was basically supposed to talk about the complete history of the show. We had a bunch of interviews set up with the cast and the crew. We shot a couple episodes, and it was supposed to be a really well done thing. We had a crew, and it was going to be really great. And I definitely like the footage that I can at least salvage from it. Like I said, we shot 2 episodes. These are completely out of order. Like this particular episode you're seeing today with Barbara Goodson, who plays Mother Talzin, was not at all supposed to be the first episode. This was supposed to be part of the 3rd episode, which focused on season 3, and the full interview would not have been in there. It would have just been snippets thrown around. So this was not meant to be completely, in there the whole time. She talks about Son of Dathomir, which is pretty exciting. It's obviously one of the arcs that wasn't produced in season 6 of Clone Wars or season 7 of Clone Wars. And she talks a little bit about that and her whole history with Mother Talzin, how she got the role, an arc that was planned but never happened. A lot of cool stuff. This is not going to be edited in any sort of fancy way. This is very raw. But I just want to let you guys know that first and foremost, when I shot this with my former co-host and my former best friend. We no longer speak to each other, so this is completely like, I have to address it. We're both in it. We're working on it, and so that's sort of why I've been hesitant on releasing it. But I also worked on this with another good friend of ours. His name is Gian, and honestly, me and him spoke the last couple of weeks about it, and we feel this should be shown. We worked really hard on it, and this was a passion project of mine that I hope that one day I can continue to make. But for now, we only have 2 episodes. As I said, we also shot this through different perspectives, through looking at us talking to Barbara and then looking at Barbara herself. This is only going to be shown as us talking to Barbara for obvious reasons. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to shoot. I don't want to say too much about the documentary just because we had so many great ideas for it. Or at least I had a lot of great ideas for it. And I do hope to finish it one day. And I hope you guys enjoy it. This is Barbara talking about Mother Talzin and Son of Dathomir, and it's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys for all the support, and I hope you enjoy episode 1, and episode 2 will come out at some point. It's kind of difficult to re-listen to it for obvious reasons, so I hope you guys enjoy episode 1. And this was also supposed to be released alongside season 7, like that was the whole intention of making it, so in a way, I guess this works, at least 1 episode. Thank you guys, and enjoy it.
My name is Barbara Goodson, and I am privileged to say that I play Mother Talzin on Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Well, the amount of fans that came out of it was incredible, and the acknowledgement was surprising, because I've been at this a while. So I'm really honored to be part of this family of people that act in stuff that, these are heavyweights, working with Clancy Brown and Corey Burton and so many other people that are just so darn talented, know, and to be considered one of them was a privilege and an honor.
So what has the fan reaction been like when people come up to conventions and talk about Talzin and all that stuff?
The ones that know her love her.
Yeah.
I have not had anyone say, I wasn't that crazy about what you did. People don't usually come to you and say that, which is, it's pretty nice not to have to hear that. But, I did win a Best Actor award, which blew me away. It was Best Actor Supporting Role for Behind the Voices.
Okay, yes.
And I beat out June Foray, the Rocky...
Yeah.
From Broadway, Kristen Wiig, the one who played Asajj.
Oh, Nika Butterman, yeah.
Okay. Who was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And me, I got the award. I was, you get a sense of who am I?
Yeah, right.
These are icons.
Uh-huh.
So I was very. That was such a win for me. I was told that there would maybe be a backstory by Dan Filoni.
Oh, yeah,
He said, "I'm thinking about this backstory of Mother Talzin from, the past, and I'm going to run it by George." And I was like, yes, because it was only three episodes that I did. But then they sold it to Disney, and bye Talzin.
Actually, that kind of
Good segue.
yeah, it's a perfect segue to the next question, because with the announcement of the cancellation of the show, they still had more stories to tell. There were story reels.
Yeah,
There was also
I was in a globe.
Yeah, what really?
I was still in. I was in the spirit realm. I wasn't
Oh yeah.
wasn't gone
You weren't
yet.
dead, but you're
No,
like
I was in the in between by choice. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But then, who was it that? Anyway, I don't want to give that away to those that don't know. But there is Jaju Binks or something does something. And,
Yes.
Oh yeah, he intervened. He
Yeah.
intervenes with the plans that you had to kind of like suck
Yeah.
the soul out of the Gungan warrior.
It was something we just watched those episodes again.
Yeah,
we're like, this is some crazy stuff. Like you don't see that type of stuff anymore.
No, that whole. I would love to see that scene with what are they called? Gungans?
Gungans, yeah.
Gungans, yeah.
Yes.
And the Gungans get me.
Yeah, for a little while, but then
No, I think that's the can always rewrite it,
yeah,
Who's
there's
gonna-
nothing wrong with that.
I came back a lot on other things, so it's possible.
So do you know the character's fate? What happens with her?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wasn't sure if you had seen this yet. This is the Son of Dathomir comic book, and they made these are unproduced episodes, and this is
Oh.
Mother Talzin's
They
final.
continued the story of the
So-
show in this 4-part comic book
How
series.
very
And so you get to see-
interesting. I
Unfortunately,
like it.
We're kind of
they're-
curious to see if what maybe Dave Filoni described
Yeah.
to you, what they had planned, was similar or different. But
But this happens after,
that happens after everything.
because he was talking about before stuff, not
Oh,
after
sure,
stuff.
right.
Okay.
But
This all
that's
happens
okay.
after the Gungans, where she tries to
Oh.
like take over.
Oh,
try to
honey.
become more alive.
Oh, baby girl,
Yeah.
poor little
She gets her
Talzy.
fate, Yeah.
That is your copy. If you'd like.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely, I want to read this
It's
tonight.
awesome. It's a really good story.
Oh, wow.
Well, again, it's a 4-part comic book all in one. So that is as a thank you.
Oh, thank you.
But I mean, the stuff that happens in that, it's mind blowing. It's crazy what happens.
It's such a good story, and thank you, Katie Lucas, for writing
Oh, yeah.
what she wrote for
Phenomenal
me.
stuff.
I mean, it's funny how I got the job, because they said Romanian accent,
Uh-huh.
and I immediately went back to my childhood with Maria Osmanskaya, and she was my childhood from the Wolfman, and
Mm-hmm.
that is, and she's I think she was pretty tiny. Well, by the end she was shrunk. She had a sad ending. Speaking of
Which, like Mother Talzin's, like it kind of goes.
I know.
Mother Talzin's probably
cigarette,
worse,
she dropped a cigarette and burned herself.
I didn't know about that.
The actress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't that?
That's-
But she wasn't. She was my idea for Mother Talzin, and obviously George Lucas grew up. We're around the same age, so he grew up with that kind of sound, that "Viver the Wolfbane bite,"
Right.
which was my. You have a catchphrase usually that gets you into your character, and that was it.
Okay.
And I got cast, which was
That's awesome.
yes.
And once you got cast and all that stuff, how did more or less Dave approach you as to what they wanted to do with the character in terms of what her intentions are? Maybe you should say the line like this because of this.
Oh well, you're reading with everyone.
Sure.
It's a live reading. You've got the mic. You've got the music stand. You've got these incredible people with you, and when you're reading, you do a couple of different reads. You don't just do one.
Right.
And he will say, "You know what? They're over there, so make sure you're talking further, distance, or they're right up close, so you don't have to project that much." or you are not that angry, or you are, losing, you're getting frustrated and you are angrier. So he would give me do it this way and do it that way, or, let me take out these words, or I would suggest things and he'd say, yeah, that's a good idea, So we'd do it a bunch of different ways and everybody would play along, and, because it's like live radio.
Right.
And
you rarely get to do that nowadays.
No, well, yeah, you do it's easier to do that stuff and it's more money and it's harder to get.
Right.
But I love it. I love that because it's really acting. You're acting.
Oh, yeah, of course. You're feeding off.
You're feeding off each other. It's exciting, yeah.
So with Son of Dathomir, this comic book, was this recorded at all? Did you guys record
No. What you saw, those 3 episodes,
that was everything about it.
That was it. Wow. And I thought I was coming back, especially since I got that award. I thought, oh, yeah. And we did this thing at 20th Century Fox where they showed those episodes. So I thought, hey, I'm in the family for a while longer.
Absolutely. Well, I think those episodes in that comic should be on screen. It's like that story is incredible, and what she does in the story is like unlike you've ever seen her before. So I hope
it would be wonderful to revisit her because she made a lot of mistakes, but I understand her. I mean, she's a mother she was supposed to be Sidious's side person, and she was lied to by a guy, and then they took her baby, her son, who not that she was that maternal, but she did like him. Maul was a young man, young boy, I think at the time, and then he was taken away, and she did some nasty stuff. I'm not saying she didn't. She did, with kill this, what she did with her other son.
Savage's brother.
Savage's, kill him to show loyalty to me. That's a little over the top.
It's very dark.
Yeah, she didn't take her meds that day.
No. For some of the incantations, how did you come up with some of the words that she has to say? You know what I mean? Where it's not obviously like English. It's just
they kind of wrote the script. Okay. You have to stick with what they wrote. I think basically I took their words and did it, just got into it and worked it enough to where it sounded like I know what I was saying.
Sure, yeah.
I love that stuff. That's
It's always interesting.
Yeah,
like stuff like
yeah.
I love that.
So at what point did you find out that the show was getting canceled? Was that told to you before it got canceled, or you found out?
I found out after it was over. I was waiting to hear when it was coming back.
Yeah.
I was waiting. And then I heard Disney got the rights, and I made a deal, and I said, will they do it there? Will they bring it back there? And no, but the Rebels came out instead. I thought, well, maybe I'm in Rebels.
I'm surprised, to be honest, that we didn't see any.
Yeah.
They had something planned with, that's where Maul meets his demise in Rebels. And they were going to do flashbacks to that storyline. I'm not sure Mother Talzin would have been incorporated.
Apparently it was more of a vision that Darth Maul was supposed to have, because he was kind of losing his mind while trying to find Obi-Wan.
Yes,
and so he was supposed to see like a vision of Savage Opress again and Mother Talzin again, and that was just
I also came out of his body a couple of times. Well, there's so many options of how to write it that were written to do, and they weren't done, and there's so many opportunities to do that, but we are not in charge, unfortunately. We just get, I am back? I'm not back. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I'm alive? Okay.
Well, hopefully, the rumor right now is that if season 7 does well, they're going to go into production with the rest of the show.
Okay.
So if that's the case, hopefully they bring you back.
Okay.
Yes.
Bring me back, please. I want to work again.
It's a fantastic one. Whoever did the art for that Mother Talzin is fantastic.
That's great. And there's this one too. Did you wait? Actually, I think these are these the real people?
It's the main group.
These are people.
Oh no, that's the animation. Yeah.
Oh, these are not the people.
Yeah.
Okay, there are people that dress up in the Comic-Cons
Yes.
that blew me away. That they were able to do it to that extent. Was that this one?
Celebrations.
No. I just can't find her. Anyway, never mind. But they're just so artistic. It's beyond.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I believe I did see somebody in the whole Mother Talzin outfit, and they're
At
super
Celebration
tall. And
6.
walking
Yes,
around.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Celebration 6, the biggest Star Wars convention.
Uh-huh.
Celebration, and
Yeah.
I know that back in 2012, that was my first time going. That's where we actually met.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was a full group, all cosplaying like that.
That's
And there
probably
was
the ones
one-
I saw when they gave me, I think when I got
What do you have there?
this.
Share it with us.
Yeah.
This was given to me, and they did the saber thing,
Yeah,
and
they knighted you.
they knighted me, and this is it was welcome as an honorary member of the Rebel Legion
Mhm.
fan organization.
Yes.
Love this one.
Yes, that is fantastic.
That's great.
And then I've got this, which is the honorary member of the 501st. And this is also 501st. So I got that.
They're fantastic.
All this swag.
Yeah.
And this is the one of us. I'm one of them. I don't know who one of us is.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Who are you, one of us?
I'm assuming they're talking about like the Empire, maybe like one of them.
Yeah, I love this
Sure.
one too.
Yeah.
And then I'm also, I can never feel like I'm not, a part of anything. The darkempire.org.
Okay.
Dark Empire Radio.
All right.
So I have all of these. I don't wear logos and stuff normally, so
Patches and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
no,
That's
but I
fantastic.
do carry them with me to
Yeah.
conventions. And
Yeah.
people go, oh, you're in that. So,
Because of the popularity of the show, there was so many merchandise released and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And there was an action figure pack where it brought Darth Maul Savage and
Yes.
this specific figure. So it's not Mother Talzin specifically. Apparently, according to the company, it was supposed to be a part of a different action figure line. Still Star Wars based, but it was very similar to the character. So what
Yeah.
they did was it was supposed to be a realistic form. Instead, they kind of made it look like Mother Talzin, but they named
it's,
it Night Sister instead. But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it resembles Mother Talzin.
it sure does.
I think it's as close as.
It's
as
close
you can get.
enough.
It is. Exactly.
It's me wearing another outfit.
There you go.
See, we have to
With
change
the
our
hair let
wardrobe
out and
sometimes.
everything.
Yeah, she's got a ponytail back there.
you go.
Our buddy Brian, he makes custom
Oh, yes.
figures, and he actually made a Mother Talzin figure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get him to make you one.
Oh, make me one, please.
They need to get you out to the Star Wars celebration for sure.
Yes,
I've never been.
We'll talk to them because there's one happening in April, and they're really, really sweet people organizing it.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
They really
I'm sure you've worked with Topps before, the
With-
trading card company.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
yes, I signed a,
Yeah,
exactly.
they're
Yeah.
running now. Right?
Still
That's-
hurts.
yeah,
Nice
carpal
back and
tunnel. Carpal tunnel tops. I'll do it again.
Exactly.
we got to get you out there because I think you would really, really
So, too.
appreciate the amount of fans that would line up for you. Because it's just there's so much love for Clone Wars.
I would love to go. I just have not gotten an invitation as of yet. So,
So we're gonna
We're
do
gonna
our
have to make
best.
that happen.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
because
are gonna
I
do our
think
best.
your character and you alone need to shine.
oh,
at Star
thank
Wars
you.
event.
I mean, Mother Talzin, essentially rewatching the episodes,
Yeah.
made a lot of these characters that much more popular. I mean, you brought Maul back. You brought Savage Opress into the
That's
picture.
right.
You made Ventress much more of an interesting character.
You're preaching to the choir.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean,
Yeah.
Mother Talzin and the Night Sisters, all of that.
That's right, and it fits in with the well, not the Me Too movement. What I was going to say, women
Yeah.
working, and being more powerful. Come on, bring her back.
Exactly.
When and Clone Wars really established a strong female lead characters. Because
Yes.
Star Wars hadn't done it. I mean, you had Leia and Padme before, but this
Yeah.
was really like main characters were Ahsoka in the show. She's a main character in it. Talzin was a pretty much a main character in that arc. In a
Yeah.
couple of the arcs. and they did a really good job. And this was before the big boom, like in the movie business, really happened with having Rey and Star Wars being the
That's right.
Star Wars
That's right.
kind of started that. So
did.
it's definitely
Very
a cool
much so.
legacy.
And they were like Amazon women in a way, you know.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
kind,
It was awesome.
the Dark brothers were
Yeah.
kind of there.
Yeah.
They weren't the powers.
Yeah.
The women were. I like
Yeah,
that
It
part.
was a cool little bit with him.
Wonder who her husband was. Never talked
She
about that.
probably killed him. Yeah,
Took over his body or
yeah,
something.
something like that. I have a feeling that's not.
I've got one specific question that I wanted to ask because you had the opportunity to work with people like Corey Burton,
Ah.
Nika Futterman, Clancy Brown,
Nika,
all
Corey,
such
yes.
talented people.
D.
C. Bradley Baker, yes. So
J-
whose performance kind of stood out to you where you're like, wow, like I want to become better. I wanna
Those
craft
people
this better.
that you mentioned, and the one who plays what's his name, John?
Favreau?
No, John Favreau. He's married to my never mind. My sister's best friend's daughter.
Oh yeah, wow.
It's a small world. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah. My sister's stepdaughter, and not stepdaughter. What do you call it? Goddaughter is married to John Favreau. It's just a
Revelation.
funny little one.
He's working on a live action Star Wars show.
Right,
Yeah.
right. She's a doctor at Cedars-Sinai. She's brilliant and beautiful.
They are a dynamic group for sure.
Yeah. That's just a side note.
No, hey,
That's a cool fact. Yeah. I hope by the time this documentary releases, they'll lock you in for 12 years again.
Bring Mother
It
Thousand
needs to
back.
happen. Yes.
She's not dead yet.
That's perfect. That's how we should the documentary, just with that. Okay, then I think so.
Honestly. So we want to thank you for your time.
Oh, thank
Honestly,
you.
this
This
means
was
so much to us.
delightful.
Thank you very
You
much.
guys
Fans
are
of the
great.
show, it means so much to us. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.